See you guys. So today I'm just doing my life. I'm preparing myself to get to my mum's house, and I still have another one. I have 3 months until I go to my mum's house. So December, January, February, March. So 4 months I have until I get to my mum's house. And once I get to my mum's house, I see that the car that I used to have doesn't matter anymore because I'm moving overseas, so I have no point in having a car in Australia right now. So I have no car at the moment. But I used to have a car in Australia, and it comes to no use overseas anyway. So what I want to do now is just talk about my life, and I'm understanding that the schooling in Australia is also different. Where if you get schooling in Australia, for example, if you get university in Australia, and you get a master's degree in Australia, it doesn't count in Germany. And also, a girlfriend doesn't count for me in Australia because I'm moving to Germany as well. So everything falls into place once I get to my mum's house and I start a new life over there. And then everything's possible in terms of having a girlfriend, and in terms of schooling, and in terms of having a car. I can have a car in Germany. I can have a girlfriend in Germany. I can go to school in Germany. I can develop myself as well. But I've been making music, and I recently made a techno track called Avilify, and you guys have to listen to it because it's something amazing, and it's an amazing composition. So I'm working on a new track now, and I'm developing myself the best way I can. But with all in all, I'm understanding something about life. I'm understanding that I'm growing myself personally, and I'm looking for things to do. I'm looking for things to say. I am a non-smoker. I'm learning how to be a non-smoker. I'm learning how to also stay away from the caffeine. I'm learning to grow myself, but the thing is, it's just the way it is, and I'm learning how to develop myself in the process. So what I want to do now is just grow myself and just talk and just live life. But I'm understanding straight away that life comes to pass and life happens to everybody, and people have to grow themselves, and you have to grow yourself, and you have to make sure that you're teaching people everything about life, because when you teach people, you find a better way of life, and you also develop yourself, and that's the best thing. So the best thing is learning how to grow yourself and making sure that you can be that inspiration that you want to be. But I'm understanding how every single time I post content online, I post a lot of content online about myself and stuff like that on YouTube. And it's working out for me, but not many people are watching me personally. And that's a shame because I can teach people something about life, and I'm always growing myself and developing myself along the way. And I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to do better. And that's the main thing. So the main thing is you keep the main thing the main thing, and you thrive about life, and you make sure every single day of your life that it's going to be great, and that you're developing yourself in the best way. So when you develop yourself in the best way, you always come into a better way of life. And when you come back, when you come back to a better way of life, you learn and learn and grow. And when you learn and grow, you find different ways to say something. And when you find different things to say something, you perform and outperform yourself. So when you perform and outperform yourself, you're just looking to grow yourself in different ways. And when you grow yourself in different ways, you find certainty in yourself to deliver content. And when you deliver content, then you become much more confident about what you're doing. And when you become much more confident about what you're doing, then you develop yourself in the best way. And when you develop yourself in the best way, you find things to say and you develop yourself even more. And when you find things to say, you are just looking for a better way of life. And when you look for a better way of life, then you have a healthier life. And I'm pretty sure when you have a healthier life, you just develop yourself and you're just always talking and doing something. So for myself over here, I'm learning how to grow myself in every point of recommendation. I'm learning to be the best that I can be, and that's the main thing. So I keep the main thing the main thing, and I'm understanding straight away that I have to learn and grow, and I have to develop myself, and I have to pinpoint a direction for myself every single day. I have to learn and I have to grow. But I'm understanding that there's time for me to do better, and yeah, I promise you, just keep talking and keep living life to the best way you can. But when you do that for yourself, then you're always trying to do something to help yourself. And when you try to help yourself, you gain responsibilities. And when you gain responsibilities, you are looking forward to a better way of life for yourself. And when you look for a better way of life for yourself, then you are always optimistic and you're always curious about life, which is the main thing. So for myself today, I have to stay home. I have to stay home today. I understand there's nowhere to go, and there's also something to do at home. So I have music production, I have life coaching, but there's only so much music production I can do on a daily basis, and there's only so much content I can create. But when you create something, when you create anything, then it counts, and you have to understand straight away that you have to upload it to YouTube and you have to upload it to social media so that people see and so that you get recognized and so that you perform and outperform yourself. And then you practice and you practice on the audio program, you practice talking and you practice speaking for yourself. And you learn to grow and you learn to be the best. And I'm learning always how to do that for myself. So for myself personally, I'm always doing a greater job for myself. I'm a bit tired because I didn't sleep all night. And why is that? I promise I was doing music. I was doing music production. And I was creating music. And I'm learning to grow myself differently now. And yeah, I understand straight away you have to always have something to say. And you always have to be the best. And you always have to find yourself doing greater throughout life. And just talking sometimes helps. And it helps to grow. And it helps to deliver content. And for example, every single time I deliver content, I find better ways of thinking. I find better ways of strategizing. I find to say something and I grow myself with it. And I'm just positive as a human. I'm a positive human being. And I never get angry. I never get angry, which is good. I mean, it's a good thing. Because if you get angry, then your anger can get out of control. So you have to learn how to take it one step at a time and never get angry and learn to avoid anger at all costs because anger can be destructive. And when you understand how to live life, then you understand straight away how to deliver content, and you understand straight away how to produce something of quality that people can listen to. So when you're developing yourself, you just always have something to say and always have something to do. So for myself now, I'm understanding straight away that all I can really do now is just talk. I can just talk and talk and talk. I'm not that tired, but I can go to sleep. I promise you, although every single time I'm always learning, I'm always growing the best way I can. I always look to Jesus Christ. And when I look to Jesus Christ, I just understand that the Bible is more enough for me to read every single day. I understand the Bible is more enough for me. But there's so much to read out there. I mean, you can consume content all day long. But you have to be doing it. I promise you have to be doing the content. I mean, you have to be doing what's said. And what's said is good. And you have to understand straight away that all words are good and all sentencing is good. Because sentences never hurt anybody. So you have to learn to appreciate yourself and control yourself. And you have to be in self-denial where you delay gratification, because it helps you to grow and it helps you to become your best version. So I'm understanding straight away I have another 2 injections until I reach the 6-month mark, and then I get to get off the community treatment order. And yeah, I feel much more alive. But slowly and steady wins the race. And you have to find something to do, and you have to find something to say within you to grow yourself, and you have to appreciate life. You have to appreciate life, guys, so that you grow yourself and so that you are connecting the dots. So when you connect the dots together, you get smarter. And when you get smarter, you appreciate yourself more. And when you appreciate yourself more, you look for ways to improve. But when you look for, I'm pretty sure when you look for ways to improve, you are always helping. And when you're helping, you're always confident. And when you're confident, you're always never disrupting people. And when you're never disrupting people, you're happier in the process. I promise you, when you're happy in the process, you're always looking for a better way of thinking. And when you're looking for a better way of thinking, you find that you're smart in life. And when you find that you're smart in life, then you appreciate yourself more. And when you appreciate yourself more, then you find strategies to succeed. And you learn and grow along the way. And when you learn and grow along the way, you always find a strategy. And when you find a strategy, you grow yourself. And when you grow yourself, you understand. And when you understand, you deliver. And when you deliver, you help people. And when you help people, you find things attractive. And when you find things attractive, you find yourself attractive. And when you find yourself attractive, then attractive aspects of life come to you. And you learn and grow along the way. And then you succeed and you help yourself to deliver contents the best way you can. So it's much more how it is. But I'm never bored. I never get bored. But sometimes I walk around like an idiot. Oh, I understand, sure, I'm not an idiot, but I walk around, I talk to myself. And that's not stupid, but oh. I mean, what do you do in this life anyway? I mean, you have to do something, and you have to grow yourself. See people hitting the beach these days. They're going to the beach. I have nothing to do at the beach. I'd be alone with no one to talk to there. I never find that interesting. But when you grow yourself anyway, when you're alone, in terms of when you're alone, you're growing, and you have to become much more interesting for yourself. But when you're growing alone throughout life, where you don't talk to many people, then you have to go and socialize. You have to go and socialize with people if you want to socialize. I can socialize at any time with people. I can go on the internet now and I can socialize with people. I can talk to people, but I never want to. I can make friends with people, I can talk to people. But the thing is, I never feel like it. But I am alone. I'm not lonely though. I'm not lonely. I don't feel alone. I don't feel lonely. But I appreciate my life for how it is. But I need to do better. I need to grow myself. I need to develop myself in the best ways. And as I grow myself, I learn to find strategies to grow. And I find much more appreciation for myself. And I see something about life and I just talk. And when I talk, I grow. But how do I grow when I talk? Well, I find things to say and I connect the dots together and then I get an idea and I give it to you. And I learn as I go. And I talk as I go. But when I talk, I look for strategies to improve myself. And then I help myself to find a better way of thinking. So I can grow myself and so I can develop myself in the best way. But that's how I feel. And how I feel is that I grow myself differently and that I help myself to grow in the best way. So I'm just closing my eyes as I speak to you guys now. And I'm just dozing off. And I'm just learning to sleep while I talk. So I can grow myself and so I can develop myself and my freedom and my courage. And my courage to success. I go. But I can fall asleep now. I can fall asleep. I can relax. I'm at home. I never go out these days. I have nowhere to go out. I have nowhere to go out. I'm alone. I find myself in the house all day long. I just go to the shops for 1 hour. I go to the shops just quickly just to get food and drinks. And that's it. I find myself much more attempting to grow myself differently and I find myself doing better. I need to do better. I have to grow. I have to find things to say. I have to find things to do. But right now I can just fall asleep. I can just lay down and sleep. I'll be sleeping throughout the day. But it's more how I keep myself up. I keep myself up. I learn to appreciate myself. I help myself to grow. And then I find strategies to grow myself. and I help myself to deliver content. And yeah, I help myself in every kind of way, and I move forward. I move forward in different ways. I grow, I learn, I pick up new things, but soon I have to work the 9 to 5 job. I have to work the 9 to 5 just like everybody else. And that means less time for music production and less time for coaching. Because I'll be making money. And you need money to have a girlfriend and boyfriend. And you need to coach yourself to have money in life, so you can grow yourself and so you can learn how to appreciate yourself and how to grow yourself along the way. So it's much more how I feel. So it's much more how once I get to Germany, I get to see my mum. I haven't seen her in 5 years. So it's been 5 years since I've seen her. I see she wants me to come in March sometime. At the end of March. So we'll see what happens. See, anyway, I have to grow myself. I have to learn to grow. I have to help myself to develop myself personally. I have to learn to find courage in myself to do better. And once I do better, I find much more attractive things. I find a better storyline. I find better ways of thinking, better ways of saying something. But that's the way it is. I see so many people can be on TV these days. I see it's because they're confident. And that's it. I see when you grow yourself, you learn and you grow and you help yourself to find answers within yourself, to help yourself to deliver content. I see my Australian business number anyway never matters in Australia in terms of Germany, because I'm moving to Germany anyway. And I'm learning how to develop. I put $1,200 into my promotion, and yeah, I failed, but I succeeded in other ways. I'm coaching myself, I'm advertising myself, I'm delivering content, I'm helping myself along the way. But that's the way it is. You have to advertise yourself. I do the free way. I help myself the free way. See, there's one Danny Milivojevic on the internet, and everybody can find me during my tags. But everybody can find me through my tag, Danny Milivojevic. See, it's a matter of perspective and growing yourself and delivering content and finding things to say and do. See, it's more how it is. But as you guys can see, I'm alone. I'm 29 years of age. I feel I need to do better. I have to grow. I have to learn. And yeah. See, with Learn Nation, I have this Learn Nation thing going on. And I haven't been learning from it that much. I learned some things, but other things, nah. I see they have all these packages and stuff that you can buy to learn and grow your business. But I get the gist of business. I get the gist. But what's stopping me? I promise you money. I promise you money is never stopping me. But right now, to some extent, money is stopping me to some extent. But it's never really the money. Promise you it's me. Promise you it's me. I'm the one stopping me. Promise you money is never the problem. I'm also never the problem. I'm never the problem either. I have no problems. I just grow my YouTube account. I have over 1,100 videos on YouTube. And every day I'm growing my account. I'm always managing, I'm always learning, I'm always growing. I'm delivering content. I'm uploading all these videos online. Just have a legacy to just be someone. But that's my life's work. I mean, you have to do something to be someone in life. I'm thankful that I do music production and life coaching. Because without that, I'm pretty sure I have no passions. Other than fashion modeling as well. But I haven't been doing fashion modeling recently because I went overweight. I went too overweight. And I don't look good as before. Because I'm on medications at the moment for schizophrenia. And those medications made me put on weight. So I have to get back to my natural state. I had a relapse of smoking cigarettes. And I started to smoke cigarettes again. And then I quit. And then I fell again. And then I quit again. So now I'm just delivering content the best way I can. I'm learning. I see there's always something to do. You just have to find it within yourself. I promise you have to find it within yourself to grow. I learned to take my time with everything. So it's just the way it is. And you have to learn and grow. See, recently I signed up for computer learning because I have to do 15 hours a week of learning and studying something to get the dole. And the dole is government allowance. So I have to study 15 hours a week to get the government allowance. So I have to do that. I'm calling up the employment provider that I had before, so I can get myself the employment separation certificate, and so I can get myself pay slips, so I can show Centrelink to get my disability support pension. I mean, it's only 4 months anyway. And time's ticking anyway. And you have to be doing something in life. I'm in the work for the old phase. And I have to do something to grow my potential. But it's a slow process. Then you learn and grow along the way. You help yourself to find better ways of thinking. So with the disability support pension, so it's around $950 times 26. I see $24,000. Huh. See, at the moment I get around $15,000 a year with government allowance. $15,000 a year. This is barely anything. But it's something. I'm learning to grow anyway. I'm learning to persuade myself to do better. And money is anyway, pretty sure all this cryptocurrency in terms of the Australian dollar and all these currencies are going down in value. I see Bitcoin's going up in value. The more people invest in it. I see Bitcoin only ever goes up every 4 years now. I do my best to grow myself differently. I find myself attractive. I have talent. I have to do something. I have to grow. And that's the way it is. But you have to learn you have to learn to appreciate yourself every single day. You have to be doing something. I know that. But I still have to learn everything. I know the word I only. I start with the word I, finish with the word I. I understand. I'm learning anyway. I'm growing myself. I'm not drinking coffee anymore. I'm not drinking caffeine anymore. So I can go to bed early at least. And I can have better looking teeth too. And that's the way it is. I'm not drinking Red Bull anymore. So I'm just delivering content. I'm helping myself to deliver much better. I'm looking to grow myself differently. So I help myself move forward. But you have to talk and you have to do something. So I find myself doing a great job. I just have to do better. I have to deliver much more, and I have to grow. I have to grow. I have to find better ways of thinking and better ways of strategizing. I just done music production. I realize I'm growing myself. I'm learning. And that's the way it is. I'm helping myself to do better. See, so guys, so what I'm doing now is just growing myself. I'm looking to just speak out my thoughts so I can recognize a better way for myself to deal with life. I feel all over the place. I feel I need to do better. I need to quit smoking cigarettes. And I already quit smoking cigarettes. But it's much more, it's time to deliver content. It's time to do better. And I feel that I feel tired. I feel tired from life. I don't know why. I feel that I cannot do anything when I can. I just feel like my energy's gone because I've been sitting down too much in the house. I feel like sleeping, but at the same time I don't want to sleep. I'm growing myself. I understand Jesus Christ would say to just grow yourself and learn to appreciate yourself and your life, because at least I'm not in prison. I'm not in prison, so I'm doing greater. I want to help myself to improve. I wonder what's going to happen with that knife that I threw in the gutter. Luckily, I'm just delivering content any way I know how. I mean, it's so simple to stay away from cigarettes, guys. And to just stay away from it and to never smoke again is the best thing ever. Because at least you get your energy back. And you do a better job in the process. So I'm just outperforming myself the best way I can. I'm learning, I'm growing. I see time's going very slow. And I need to do a lot of content to make myself somebody in life. But it's more how nobody's watching me except I. And some people are watching me, but that's just a little bit of people who are watching me. But you constantly need to be uploading content to deliver something great and to recognize yourself as somebody. So it's more how it is. I have food and drink. So what I want to do now is just deliver content the best way I can. I'm talking to myself because I need to grow. I need to develop myself and my freedom. I see how life goes, and you need energy in life. I see there are nightclubbing events coming up in which I can go, but I feel like never going but at the same time I feel like going to nightclubs. Even though I go alone, I feel like just going and helping myself to do better. So what I want to do now is for Timmy Trump Festival, I understand I can go, but shall I go? I promise you no. I see Tiger Lily, I promise you no. I understand straight away for New Year's Eve I can go somewhere, but I need to save up money to get myself some stuff. So it's a no. I'm learning, I'm growing, I need to deliver contents, I have to make myself more proud. I mean, that's how my day's been. Very tired, very slick. I don't feel like learning, but at the same time I want to learn. I want to produce music, but at the same time I don't want to produce music. But I do want to produce music. I do and I don't. I want to be with my dad, but at the same time I want to stay away from him. I want to go out, but at the same time I don't want to go out. I feel tired, but at the same time I have energy. I feel all over the place, and at the same time I'm doing good in some areas of life. See, sitting on the couch all day and being in the house all day long can get to your head. But then again, it's much better than the nursery home, and it's much better than the prison. I'm learning, I'm growing. I have to develop myself and my courage. I have to look myself in the mirror. I have to say I love you, I love you, I love you. Because I do love I. I is all I have. I mean, if you look at people in terms of wanting to have sex with them, then you have to have a new mindset about that. And you have to look at people in terms of talking to them, first of all, and getting to know them. Because it's never about sex with other people. So it's more about the communication between two people and a group of people and community as well. And you have to learn to communicate with those people. And I promise you have to learn to have a go at life. See, it's much more how you have to get up early. And you have to do better. I missed my appointment. I missed my appointment today. I woke up 1 hour before. I woke up 40 minutes before my appointment. I didn't feel like going, so I stayed home. So it's much more how I have to do better, because I woke up smoking cigarettes and I never felt like doing anything. But the more content you produce, the better for you, and the more you grow yourself and your life. So what's coming up for me? I see Germany. I have to go to Germany. I have to see my mum. I see Serbia and Germany is coming up for me. But first of all, it's Germany. See, it's getting my story out there that's important. I understand Spotify. See, Spotify, I don't really need Spotify. I'm learning about that. But I'm learning how to produce content the best way I can. I mean, where can I go today? I can go to Event Cinemas today. I can go to Event Cinemas today. But at the same time, I don't want to go. And why don't I want to go? I don't feel like going. I don't feel like going. I can go to Event Cinemas. I can get my dad's car and go and watch a movie. I mean, it's a good idea to go. But I'll go check Event Cinemas, Liverpool. I'll check Event Cinemas. I want to see what's going on. And Select Cinema, New South Wales, Liverpool. See Spider-Man coming out. See the Spider-Man's coming out. See times and tickets. The Unforgivable. See Sandra Bullock. Started already. I see Venom comes out tomorrow. I see today. It's 2 films today. See the new James Bond film is out. No Time to Die. And Venom. See The Unforgivable. See, it's all about just seeing what's on and just delivering content and going for your life. See cinemas. See Castle Hill. Hurstville, Liverpool. VMAX. So there's 2 films on, but they're already started. June comes out soon. So there's a movie called June, comes out soon. I can go tomorrow night to the cinemas. But if I go to Campbelltown, see if I go to Campbelltown Cinemas, I can say Damarisк Street, Campbelltown Cinemas. Damarisк Street Cinemas. I can go to Damarisk Street Cinemas tonight. So it's much more how I can see something over here. Today's session times. Final day. Venom, Let There Be Carnage. I can go Campbelltown Cinemas. So it's all the way in Campbelltown. I see it's much more how I have to give money for petrol. So it's about a $20 ride altogether to go cinemas tonight. I want to go. I want to go to cinemas. I'll go to Demerik Street in Campbelltown because it's much more easier and it goes for me and I feel like going. I watch Venom. And it's much easier as well, so I drive the car all the way there. I just asked my dad to go cinemas tonight. So it starts at 9:30, so I leave at what time? Let me see. See, No Time to Die. See, it starts at 9:10. So I leave at I leave at 8:15. I'll get there a bit before. And just go and ask my dad. See, so my dad said yes, I can go because I'm borrowing his car. I'm borrowing his car to go. So I'll just go all the way to Campbelltown. It's a bit of a ride over there. It's a 25-minute drive to Campbelltown from Liverpool, from where I live. And I just go to Demerik Street Cinema and I get myself popcorn. I get myself some popcorn. Get a large box of popcorn and I'm just gonna eat popcorn while I watch the movies. So it's been a while. It's been a while. See, it's been a while since I went and watched a movie. So take myself out to the cinemas. Enjoy myself. See, it's much more how it is. Ask Jesus Christ, shall I go? So Jesus Christ says go. So it's more how it's different. I mean, it gives you something to do as well. I mean, it's all different anyway. Watch the Venom. I watched the movie with the Venom. So my dad lets me go all the way to Campbelltown. I'll put some money in the petrol. I'll put some money in his tank for petrol. And I go watch. And it's like $6.50 to watch the movie. And it's one of the most affordable cinemas I've ever been to. And it's a fair screen as well. And that way I'm learning how useful having a car is. I'm understanding when I have a car, I could just go for a cruise all the way to wherever I wanted to go. I'm understanding straight away that I'm learning to help myself to grow, myself personally. So what I want to do is bring my speaker as well. I want to bring my speaker, I want to pump my music all the way to Campbelltown. And that way I have a cruise. I go for a cruise. I wish I had my Toyota Starlet because I can pump nice beautiful music. I can pump nice and beautiful music from my speakers inside of my car to overstyle it, and I'm excited. I'll have something to do. I have to go to more shows. I understand that. I want to go to more shows and stuff like that. I'm understanding. I'm pretty sure all I ever did was go either beach or pools or go to a nightclub, or I would go to cinemas or shopping center, and that's it. Unfortunately, that's all I understand. But Sydney's a party area. I mean, I'm still young. I can party. I can go party. But the thing is, I understand straight away that it's moving away from me anyway. So I'm learning I need to invest money into a DJ deck. I need to get my DJ deck. I have to get my DJ deck because I want to DJ eventually. I want to DJ eventually somewhere. So I want to learn how to produce music and how to DJ for myself. So it's more how it is. I can understand how to DJ, but you need a DJ deck to do it. And you just grow yourself slowly. So it's much more how it is. So I'll go all the way to Campbelltown now. I have a bit of time left. And my movie starts in 1 hour and it starts in 1 hour and 10 minutes. I get some popcorn. And I go. And then I come back home. I come back home, but I'm already home. I'm always home wherever I go. Because I live in the words, guys. I live in my words. So whoever's listening to this, I promise you somebody's listening to this. I ask Jesus Christ, is somebody listening to this program? So Jesus Christ says, yeah. See, over time, somebody can get into my program over here, and somebody can listen into my Mega Drive. And that's the way it is. I see, I gave all my contents away for free. I'm helping the world in some kind of way. I need to develop my strategies to grow myself personally. I'm helping myself to just go to the movies this time. I go to the movies. I go to the movies and I go watch James Bond tomorrow at Campbelltown again. I see I can do it. I can get on the train to Campbelltown. But depends whether my dad's car is available. I'd rather go by car. See, it's much more difficult to live life without a car, guys. I mean, when you have a car, you can get around. And even though a car is a liability, I promise you it's an asset in some kind of ways. I promise you it's an asset, even though it's a liability. Because yes, the car takes money and it just takes from you. But the thing is, you get to places faster, and then you can have a girlfriend or boyfriend much easier because you have a car. I mean, do you understand? And then you can get to the shops much faster, and you can do up your car as well. You can do up your car. You can learn to persuade yourself to grow yourself, and you learn quickly about life. But I want to go enjoy myself at the movies. And I want to be a regular again at the movies. I want to go regularly to watch movies at the cinemas. So I'm understanding straight away to just go and do that for myself. And yeah, I'm understanding straight away I don't want to go poker anymore. But there's a great game of poker out there at the Crown Mercedes pub in Guildford. It's a great game. I mean, you start on 50k, and the blinds are 100, 200, and it's a great game. But I do better now. I put on some clothing. I just go. And what kind of music shall I pump on the way to Campbelltown? I see Ozonify. I want to pump Ozonify all the way. I pump Ozonify. And guess what? I understand straight away I'd rather pump Ozonify all the way there. Because Ozonify is different for me. And it's a 1 hour set as well. And I'm learning quickly about life. So I put on some clothing now. Put on my clothing. You guys can listen to what I'm doing. So I'm just over here putting on my clothing now. I'm taking off my shoes. I'm ready to watch a movie. I put some petrol in the car. Put some petrol in my dad's car so that I can get to where I need to go. But it's the most affordable when you just live at home. When you live for free. I live for free at home. I'm 29 years of age. I'm still young. I'm understanding straight away that I need to do better. I need to do up my hair. And I'll bring my jumper. I'll bring my jumper all the way there. Because it can get cold in the cinema. So I'll be sure to wear a jumper. All the way there. So I'm putting on my jumper now. So I'll just guide you guys through my life and what I'm doing on a daily basis. So it's much more how it is. I mean, you guys have to grow. You have to do something to help yourself. So Demerrick Street, Campbelltown is where I'm going. And it's the Demerrick Street Cinema in Campbelltown. It's the best cinema I've ever seen. Usually because it's affordable. It's a small cinema, but it's a great cinema. It's such a great cinema. And you get whatever you need from it. So I have to drive all the way there, which is around 20 kilometers drive. And I just go the Liverpool way. And just go all the way there. So let's see what's the time. So the time is almost ready to go. I bring my cigarettes. Bring my cigarettes for now. I have to quit smoking cigarettes. Okay, so I'm ready to go. I just have to do up my hair. I have to go to the toilet to pee. And just go. And no Coca-Cola for me. Just do up my hair now. So what I do is I have hair clips in my hair. And I'm just making sure my hair looks good. So what I do is put it all to one side. And put a hair clip on it. My hair looks good. I have to brush my teeth as well. I'll do that in a bit. So let's go. Alright. So what I need to do is I need to get the cigarettes. I'll quit smoking, guys, very soon. I'll quit smoking. And also I have to get myself my portable charger. See, I have more than enough charge in my phones. Get my dad's car keys. Get my earphones. Get my earphones. Get my lighter. I get my headphones. I just put my headphones in my bag anyway. Get the headphones. I have beautiful headphones by Sennheiser. So the brand's called Sennheiser. And here I go. I bring some water along the way. I bring my portable speaker. And I just go. So what else I need? Get the portable speaker. And there's something else I had to get. So I just go quickly before my dad sees my portable speaker. So I just go. And that's the way it is. Just close the door. I have to get my dad's car keys. Because I'm going by his car. And off I go. Get my portable speaker and play music all the way to Campbelltown. I have to go to the petrol station. So I just go to the petrol station. So guys, this is my life. I mean, this is you reading Danny Milivojević's life. I mean, do you understand? And that's what you do. Switch off the light. Open the gates. So my dad has a gate. He has a front gate and a back gate. So I'm opening the front gate so I can go wherever I need to go. And that's it. Oh. Anyway guys, see you guys very soon because I'm about to switch off the phone to listen to music.